Oh, well, goodness gracious me. Zone 3 for me, miles away. Now, I wasn't working today. I had the day off, and I thought, okay, let's be up, showered, dressed, ready for 9 o'clock. They're going to be here. I'm full of confidence. If you remember Saturday, my cross was so close to our average that I thought, well, I'm not going to move it. I'd already done it anyway, but I'm not going to put any extras in a different area because it was so close to the. I was full of confidence. It made sense to me. But it turns out I'm miles away. I gotta be honest, I wouldn't have put it all the way over there. In fact, none of our crosses from Saturday were that far over to the right. So I ended up with 15% back. So I won't be spending much this week, will I? Let's have a look at what the judges did then, because, how did they get there? Because for that to be there, some people have to be even further to the right. So that'll be an interesting one. Let's have a look. Oh, well, there we are. Height-wise, not that much difference height-wise, is it? But yeah, like I said, for that to be there had to be some sort of overview to the right. I can't really see how anybody could think he was looking that far to the right, but and especially this guy on the left, he was looking up in this direction, so they couldn't have been over to the right. But there we are. We all see it differently, and even the judges all saw it differently from each other because look how far apart their left and right ones are. Height-wise, not an awful lot of difference, but left to right, yeah, here's quite a difference there. Do I think they'll take any out? I don't, because I don't think there's any there that's too far away from the cluster to be able. That's take outable. Because there's two together there. There's one there which isn't that far from there, and I can't see Matt's name there, so I don't think the Matt's not the head. Oh yeah, he is there. I can see him there now. Yeah, he's just at the bottom of the list, not at the top of the list. Don't know if that means he's still head judge this week or not. I don't usually watch that bit anyway. Right, let me skim across a bit and see if they took anybody out. No, they didn't. That's how it ended up. They left everybody's cross in there, which I think I agree with this week. There was nothing there that was, ridiculously miles away from everybody else. So that sort of made sense to me. Yeah, much further to the right than we all thought he was going to be. And I think it depended on which eyeball you looked at, because this fella here that I'm wiggling my cursor around is sort of his right eye, or the left as we're looking at it, is steeper up in that direction. And that one is sort of going more into, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, not a lot I can say about that. So I just had 15% back. Let's have a look at this week's. That's what we want to see. Well, it's my first cross of the week. I'm not at all confident with this because there's such a wide space between the two players. There's a huge space between them. So it could be anywhere sort of round that sort of big middle-ish area. I've tried to take into account that this fella here on the left is looking quite forward. So the ball is, much more forward in front of him. And this guy, because I was higher than I am now, but this guy, when I look at his eyes, I don't think he's looking particularly high. I think he's looking above the vertical. I don't particularly think he's looking as high as where I put my cross. What I'm thinking is if they look at this guy on the left here, who looks like, because both their eyebrows are raised, but this fellow on the left looks like he's looking quite high, and I think that's the way they'll see it. So I've tried to sort of go. I might have to come a bit lower. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll see what you guys do and go from there. What did help me on this occasion was this fella right at the back who's running the wrong way. When I put the cross where I put it, he sort of looked as though he could be looking at that cross, and I thought, okay, that helps me slightly. Might not help everybody, but I thought now my cross made sense to all sort of three of them. Let me draw some lines through there. Doing a lot of talking, but not much action. That's just me all over, isn't it? So yeah, I quite like where I've put it now. I think if I put all lines from all three of them in there, it's not too much of a stretch from all three of them there. So I quite like where I've put that there. But I'll obviously, like I said, I'll see what you guys have done. So leave a cross for the weekend then, guys, and we'll make another one on Saturday, put all the crosses, and I'd appreciate a few more crosses this week as well. Sometimes we get 10, 12, 14, but lately we've only been getting like 5 or 6. So, and we get over 1,000 views, and yet only 4 or 5 or 6 crosses. So you don't have to give me an exact cross, guys, if you don't want me to know where you've gone or anybody else to know where you've gone. Just put it a few pixels out, just so we can get an average. That's all we want to do. So yeah, that's that. So that one, I'll put that as the first comment of the week. 1943, 1216. 1943 1216. I'll put that as the first coordinate of the week. Subject to change, of course. But I quite like where it is now. Right, let's move on from there. What else have I got? Right, area. So Thursday's draw, I've got nothing so far, and neither am I likely to do anything because there's nothing there that catches my eye. That's the right price or the right odds. I mean, that's £3 a ticket, but 40,000 tickets. And then when we move down to next Mondays, nothing really there that catches my eye either for the right price and the right odds. So I haven't done anything on there either. Auto draws are back, as we know. I think I mentioned it before. I am tempted because I like the look of this 2020 Golf. That's only £2 a ticket. That might be interesting. This other Golf, the Golf R, that's cheap enough. It's only £1 a ticket. What puts me off, of course, 60,000 tickets, near enough. So that might be a case of, yeah, but man, it's only £1. Go on, yeah, cheapskate. So I might do some on the this cheaper Golf here and then just throw one in because only one ticket will win. Throw one in for good luck. 7 days. What have I got here? Nothing again. But there's a Mini Cooper, John Cooper Works, and £1,000 cash for the cash alternative of 20 grand. That's being drawn tonight, and that's only 6p a ticket. So I may have a couple on there. And there's another one tomorrow at 10p a ticket. There's a Ford Ranger or 40 grand. So I might do that. Not sure if there's anything else on there that interests me. Can't remember. No, I don't think there is. Let's have a look at Dream Car giveaways. I think I mentioned this the other day. No, I love the look of these things. Love it. I bet they're a terrible hard ride. They're not very cheap to run. I don't think they're particularly practical. You wouldn't want to go on a long journey in it. But they look fantastic. So that's today as well. 15p a ticket or 18 grand tax free. I would be so tempted though to keep it if I won it and the 2 grand. I would be. I know the wise choice would be to take the 18 grand, but I just love the look of it. What else we got? A Golf R. That's 9p a ticket tomorrow. I think I might do a couple on there as well. I would take the cash for that. I like the Golf R, but 36 grand cash alternative is more useful to me. Don't think there's much else. Oh yeah, this Motorhome at 9p a ticket. That might be worth a couple of tickets as well. 60 grand cash alternative. Other than that, Aspire Comps have put another T7 camper van on there. No cash with this one, but it's the brand new, T7. I don't know if the van is brand new, but it's a brand new model. Looks nice. I do like this, the old RS2000 Recreation. So I'm guessing it wasn't originally an RS2000, but they've now revamped it and made it look like one. That comes with a grand as well. The trouble is with that, it's going to have the old locks and everything on it. So unless you've got a garage to keep it in, you'll park it outside tonight and then it won't be there in the morning. But other than that, what a great fun car that would be. So that's all I've got for you guys. Corey Smith, I think, won a very expensive car this week. I haven't watched the winner's video yet, but I will do after this. And he took the 50 grand as well. So let me know how you got on, because from what I saw, none of us were anywhere near that, although some of you might have been, but not on Saturday's video. And leave me a coordinate for Saturday, guys. In the meantime, then, enjoy the rest of your week, everybody, and good luck to you all.